EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Tonight, it's on to Week 10 already. Hard to believe, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Los Angeles Rams. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll look to throw here on first down. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. They'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 36. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. And he fires one, but incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Fielded just outside the goal line. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And running with power here. And a heck of a return as he goes out of bounds across the 50 inside the 45.
We spent so much time talking about the physical side of the game. How about the mental side? They just gave up a field goal, but they didn't get down at all. Big-time return. They're set up to try and at least tie the game up.
Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give him 7 there on the first down carry from the 34-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll set up to throw. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Michael Pittman. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They are currently mired in a losing streak. Now they get the short week for the Thursday night game. Do you see that as a potential positive, or is this just more of what has been really a string of bad luck for them?
Well, to me, it comes down to leadership, and leadership's got to spin it into a positive and make it an advantage for them. Yes, we're in a losing streak. Yes, no one thinks we can win, but we have the resources we need right here in this room. Let's go ahead and play better. Let's hang together and shock the world a little bit. Put it all together, they've got a chance of coming out with the W.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Back to throw. Short throw to Smith. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Hands it off out of the gun. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Short throw to Smith. So the completion gets him just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. And the Rams at 3-6 now on the year. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here. It kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. He was looking for Cooper Kupp there, and it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. You look at this Colt defense. They were strong last week, CD, and he'll be brought down by the Colts. Samson Abukum able to get him down for a loss of 11, and it brings up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. He's going to field this at the 4. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return, and the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
The throw over the middle, taken in, and way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards. First and 10, Taylor now. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. This is 2nd and 8. They're going to look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 20. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. Brandon Smith picks it off. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest. You get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Ethan Evans on now to punt. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. That's pulled in at the 32. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. So now then the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And they'll get this down to the 10. That puts him in excellent position. 1st and goal after a gain of 19. They'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 10-yard touchdown run as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Brandon Smith picks it off. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. A give for Taylor running right side. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A gain of 11 that time and a Colts first down. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the two tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out in the running game.
Now a play fake here on first down. That is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
On second down, it's Taylor. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he'll work it ahead to about the 28, gain of 3.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver, but he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front, so if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him, picks up 3 on that carry.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw.
That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 2nd and 4.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Here's Ethan Evans now.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Running straight ahead, Taylor.
Only 2 yards on the pickup there, and now they're looking at a long 3rd down. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
So here's a 3rd and 14.
They'll look to throw here.
This one completes Alec Pierce.
The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. A 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle.
Going up top for Kupp. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Rams are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And it makes the score 21-10.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Now he's loose at the 40.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
2nd down and a yard.
Now back to throw.
Got a man. It's complete to Jelani Woods.
And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
They give to Taylor out of the gun.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. Gay's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
What a way to start the second half. These guys are showing no signs of letting up. They have a chance to take a decided advantage with this possession.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's Taylor.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception.
Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. They go play action here on first down.
They'll get this one complete to Atwell.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. They'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
On second down, Williams. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Colts are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. And quickly, they get to the line. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That close on 3rd down, I think everybody probably expecting a run. Instead, they go to the air on 3rd and short yardage.
I realize this is a passing league, and they're liable to throw the ball any down and distance. But that short, I do question the call. Pick it up.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
There he goes, left side. He may go.
Touchdown, Allen! A great effort there.
His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams have got it back to within a score. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that cuts the lead to 24-17. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
is caught. And he is going to have a Colts first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Throw out right, pulled in by Downs.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
They'll try the left side with Taylor.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
55 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
Again, it's Taylor.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now we've got whistles and a flag. Looked like one of the Colts linemen might have jumped. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
Up the middle, here's Taylor.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
The 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jonathan Taylor.
46 yards.
And the Colts have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They try the left side here with Williams. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
Back to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. He'll look to throw. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A.
Puka Nacua.
23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Rams are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Now this taken in by Downs.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On the counter, it's Taylor.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
124 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. And now they'll shift things around. Back to Taylor on 1st down.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Throw left side, taken in by Pittman.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Now a handoff. Taylor with it.
And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets them up now 1st and goal.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another 1st down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
To the right side, this is Taylor.
Call it a gain of a couple. The defense stiffening here. It's 3rd and goal. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. You have to stay in bounds and run that clock. Coaches, that'll drive them crazy.
Sacrifice a yard or 2 if you have to. Just go down, in bounds, keep that clock going. It's almost like he was caring more about his fantasy stats than it was about winning the game. And that has to drive a coach crazy.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And Gay knocks this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So that CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a two-score game. Still lots of time left to...
There he goes, right side. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Rams.
To Atwell, 58 yards. And the Rams have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a heck of a return as he goes out of bounds across the 50 inside the 45.
In just about every special teams meeting, there's a discussion with the punter about his importance. Why? He can flip the field for your team defensively, move it deep into their own territory, or if you're backed up on offense, and he can hit a big punt and change field position and help his defense. In this case, though, field position got flipped by the return team. You can do it so many different ways on special teams.
Here's 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
That complete to Downs. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor.
And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11.
That is caught. Michael Pittman with it.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play.
It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run.
And the Colts will add to their fourth quarter lead.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
Taken at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
He's got Atwell. That's complete.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
One timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll set up to throw. Throws right side, and that's complete. Touchdown! A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Rams are back within a score. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So a minute and change to go, and this is going to be an onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Let's go. The Colts in victory formation now as they take the knee.
Normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
Hey, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought